I think it's quite lovely that Pisces season starts for some of us when we're sleeping, because after all, it does rule the dream world. My name is Sarah. I'm a mom and I'm an astrologist. If you're interested in this kind of thing, be sure to stick around. I show you what Pisces season could bring based on your rising sign, and there's a birthday gift for those Pisces suns out there. If you prefer to get this stuff in writing, check out the space you click under my name. It teaches you how to make your own birth chart. You're going to want to know where Pisces is in it. Everybody has it, regardless if you have planets in it or not. It shows you how to sign up for my free newsletter, and my Patreon is there too, where I'm teaching people how to read their own birth charts. So Pisces is the last of the water signs. It's also the last sign in the zodiac. When we think of Pisces, it's unconditional love, dream world. It rules photography and movies because if you think about it, you can get lost in those. And it's that water vapor-like essence that Pisces is, that one of the things, if you have a strong Pisces in your chart, or your 12th house has a lot of things in it, or your sun, moon, or rising is Pisces, I talk to my clients about is how you work with your boundaries and what do you do when you're overwhelmed. It is the sign of addictions, and addictions are not limited to drugs and alcohol. There's food addictions, there's binge watching, there's napping too much. And when the moon is in Pisces every month, I always remind people that set a timer if you're going to take a nap. Make sure you're aware of what you're doing, because when you're aware, it's easier to handle when you get overwhelmed. It can be a very sweet sign, a very dreamy sign. It also can blindside you at times. Like out of nowhere, you have no idea why somebody reacted the way they did, because it is the sign that represents unseen enemies and places you can't get out of, like institutions or prisons. Depending on where it falls in your chart, here are what it could mean for you over the next 30 days as the sun moves through, and then Mercury will join, Mars, and Venus as well. So feel free to pause it and take a screenshot, realizing that if Pisces is in more than one house of your chart, it might mean differently as the month goes on. This is a really great time to use your intuition and your imagination. You may have dreamed all those goals up during Capricorn season in January and December, and you started to think about the framework and thought of out-of-box ideas as everything moved through Aquarius. And now it's really time for you to think big. And how are you going to put all those things together so that you can act on it? It's a natural progression that you have access to if you choose to use it and choose to tap in. So, what house or houses is Pisces in for you? Let me know.